Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to do an Pilates series that is going to train our entire body. We want to work on our abs, onto our back, a little bit on our legs and glutes. And you need nothing else than yourself and your mats. And this is going to be an intermediate to advanced practice. So we're gonna sweat a little. Let's get right into it. Come onto your seat bones, finding yourself in a long and straight seat, long spine. Connect the seat bones with the ground and lengthen here till up into the crown of your head. Let's start with our Pilates breathing. Let's inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth to a little gap in between our lips. Connecting your ribs every time you exhale. And try to inhale here into the back and into the side of your ribs and not opening and flaring your ribs again. So keeping the ribs flattened through your inhalation and through your exhalation. From here, as you exhale, tuck your chin in, keeping the ribs together, round and roll back onto your back, coming into a lying position, bringing the feet a little closer. Let's find yourself in a tabletop position. As you exhale, lower both legs at the same time, tap. Inhale, bring them back in. Exhale, lower. Inhale, bring the knees back in. Really focus here on keeping the ribs together. Focus on pulling that navel in and really think of flattening through your entire corset. As you exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. The knees stay in a 90-degree level, just the hip is hinging. Let's add the arms. Bring the arms upwards. As you lower the legs, lower the arms. Exhale, bring the arms in, bring the knees in. Inhale, lower. Exhale, bring them back in. Inhale. Exhale. Let's do 5 more. Last 4. Feel the heat in your core. 3. Last 2. Last 1. Now keeping the arms reaching upwards, extend the legs fully straight, pulling the kneecaps down, pointing the toes. Again, remember to flatten through the ribs, remember pulling that navel in, engage your pelvic floor muscles. As you exhale, lower the legs slightly away from you. Inhale, bring them back in. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Remember to keep the shoulders away from your ears. The neck is completely long. The head is really just resting on the ground. Now, if you can, try to lower the legs slightly more every time, every rep. Slightly more away from you. Okay, let's do 5 more. Let's do 4 more like this. I know it gets intense. The last 3. Last 2. Let's do it one more time. Then keep the legs 45 degrees as you exhale. Lift up into your chest lift. Let's do our hundreds. Inhale for 5 counts, exhale for 5 counts. Let's go. Last time. And release. Look towards the right and towards the left. Okay, you should definitely feel the heat in your core now. From here, let's come slightly upwards onto our seat bones. Let's get into our rolling like a ball series. From here, bring the knees slightly more in and grab either your knees or a little bit lower, finding a long spine, the shoulder blades down away from your ears. And again, remember flattening through the ribs. As you inhale, feel that balance, feel the length. As you exhale, round and roll back. Inhale, find that length. Okay. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, keeping that core engaged the whole time. Exhale. Inhale. And really think of gluing the knees and the feet together. Okay, so the feet are not just apart, hanging there. We are fully contracting our inner thighs, our pelvic floor muscles. Let's do 2 more. And the last one. And let's stay up here, find that balance and lengthen the legs, lengthen the arms, finding your teaser. Really think of straightening that back in a long line, the breastbone pulling towards the feet coming a little bit closer towards you. Ooh, this is intense. Really think of pulling the kneecaps towards your hips as well, straightening those legs, keeping the feet together, strong teaser here. Okay, let's hold for the next 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. And lower the legs down. Inhale, lengthen through your entire spine. Beautiful. Look towards the right and the left. And then place your hands behind you. Bring the seat bones a little bit closer. And then start shifting the hands into the ground. And try to contract as well your abdominals. Find that long, straight spine. Now extend the legs up. Keep the feet really together. Glue them together. Kneecaps are pulling down. Quadriceps is fully active. Also try not to round in your lower back. Really find that long spine. Elongation. And now, just start circling both legs, keeping them together. As you exhale, lower. Inhale back in. Exhale. Inhale. Let's do 3 more like this. And last one. Feel that shake. Let's reverse the circle. 5 more. Last 3. Last 2. Let's fight through this. Last one, let's go. Whew. And bring the knees back into tabletop. Let's hold it right there. Now round that spine a little bit more and try to find that C curve. Pull the ribs in together, the navel down and in. Now extend the right leg up, the left leg down. Bring it back into tabletop. The other side, extend, back in. Extend, back in. Extend and bend. Let's do it a little faster. As you exhale, extend. Inhale in. Try to keep that torso fully still, active. Just the legs are moving. The upper body is really still here. Awesome, guys. Let's do 5 more. Let's do 4 more. Let's fight through this. Last 2. Last 1. Bring them back into tabletop. Last round, let's go. From here, extend both legs out. Pull that navel in, find your C curve. Now, right leg comes on top of the left leg. Start crisscrossing your feet. Really with energy, dynamic. Try to keep that upper body still and stable. Let's go. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it back in. Whew, that was great. If you want to bring your hands slightly further away, coming into that nice stretch in the anterior side of your deltoids, a little bit in the pecs as well. Taking deep breaths here. Oh my gosh. Okay. And slowly come back up. Beautiful. Let's come into our side lying series. For that, lower down onto your elbow and bring the hand behind your head. Now, just a little challenge. Try to keep your torso up and away from the ground, keeping the ribs completely together and in, the navel pulling inwards, and the hips are stacked on top of each other. Also, the head is not rounded forward, it's in line with our tailbone. So from the tailbone up into the crown of our head, a straight elongated line. Okay, from here, extend the upper leg out and try to really remember elongating here from the hip. So through the hips, through the foot, you're reaching away and out. Okay, as you exhale, lift that leg up. As you inhale, lower down. Exhale, inhale. Okay, the challenge here is, as you extend the leg outwards, try to remain in the same position in your upper body. So you're not lowering here down as you bring the leg up, you stay up here. Everything is contracted. Beautiful, let's do 5 more. Last 4. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. Keep the leg up, let's flex the foot. Let's do it again, 8 times. Exhale. Exhale. Last 6. Last 5, 4, 3. Feel the burn in the side of your glutes too. Last one, hold the leg again in line. Now, as you sweep your leg forward, you point the foot. As you exhale, bring the leg backwards, reaching away. Again, point forward, exhale, flex backwards. Let's do the last 4. Last 3. Last 2. And last 1. From here, let's come into our clamshells. Keep the rib up. Think of that torso, okay? So let's bend the upper leg, bringing the toes together. And as you exhale, bring the knees in, the foot high. Then open again. The knees wide apart. Let's go. The last 5. The last 3. The last 2. One last time. Now keep the legs up and high, bringing the heels together. Let's start pulsing the knee up and out. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and lower back down. Lengthen here through the torso, allowing the head to rest a little. Very good. Okay, from here, let's turn onto our hands and onto our knees. Let's find here that neutral spine, bring the shoulders away from the ears, ribs together and in. Pull the navel up, and then tuck the toes under and lift the knees up high. Okay, from here, a little combo. Shift the hip up and back, coming into your downward facing dog, finding that long and straight spine. Then lower and tap the elbows, lift back up, shift forward, tap the knees. Okay, lift up, lengthen, lower the elbows, tap, and back forward, lower the knees and tap. Reach, elongate, tap the elbows, shift forward, tap the knees. Okay, let's do 5 more. Tap the elbows, shift forward, tap the knees. Okay, last 4. And tap the knees. Last 3. And tap the knees. Last 2, let's go. You should definitely feel this in your shoulders, as well in your quads and the front side of your legs. And let's do it one more time. Tap the knees, come up, tap the elbows, and lower down, beautiful. Coming into your puppy stretch for a moment. Lengthen here, big inhale. Okay, let's come on to the other side. Repeating our side lying series. Again, remember, come onto your elbow, the hand behind the head, and then lift again through the rib, coming up with the torso. The ribs stay together here. Flatten down towards your hips. Pull the navel in, and also remember keeping the hip bones really stacked on top of each other, the head in line with the tailbone. Now, extend the upper leg, and one more time, think of reaching through the hip, down into your foot, away from your spine. Now let's start, just lower that leg and lift that leg. The challenge again here, remember, as you lift the leg, try to maintain the torso up and away from the ground. Awesome. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Let's do 5 more. Let's do 4 more. Keeping that leg behind you in a straight line. Let's do the last 2. Last one, keep the leg up. Flex the foot and let's repeat. 8 more times. Last 5. I know this is getting intense. I know you should feel this in the side of your glute by now. Also in your abs, of course. Last 3. Last 2. Last one, keep the leg up high. Now, point the foot, sweep the leg forward. You can put the upper hand on top in front of you for balance. Then shift the foot back, flexing the foot. Point, shift forward, flex and shift backwards. Beautiful. If you want to have that challenge, you can also try to maintain that arm upwards, which is way much harder for the core, for the stability in your entire body. The last 4, the last 3, last 2, and one last time. Beautiful. From here. Okay, let's come into our clamshell variations. Let's bring the feet together, the knees wide and open. Again, one more time. The ribs stay connected, flattened, navel in. Let's go. Lift the foot high, tap the knees. Then open the knees wide, tap the feet. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Let's do 5 more. Okay, let's do the last 3. Let's do the last 2. And last one. Let's keep the feet now high, placing the heels together and start pulsing. Open the knees wide and open. Let's go. The last 5. Exhale, open. Exhale, squeeze. Last 3. Last 2. And last 1. Beautiful. Lengthen again through the arm. And press the head onto the ground. Take a big inhale. Okay. From here, let's come onto our hands and onto our knees. One last time, a little combo. Let's strengthen the arms and the booty. We want to shift forward, finding a really straight spine here. The shoulders slightly in front of the wrists. Then bending the elbows, lower down, coming into your push-up. Shift back up. Extend the right leg behind you, lengthen, and shift the hip backwards. Okay, bring the knee back in, lower, push up. Lengthen, shift backwards. Again, push up and lengthen. Okay, we want to inhale, lower, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Let's do last 5. Feel the power and the strength in your arms, keeping the ribs together and in. Also try not to open the hip towards the side as you lengthen through the leg. Let's do the last 2 times. And one last time. From here, lengthen the leg slightly more. Find that stillness, find that long neutral spine. Then lower onto the opposite arm of the lifted leg and bring the knee towards the side in line with your hip. Extend the leg, straighten your knee. Lower, inhale, exhale, lift. Inhale, tap, exhale, lift. Let's go. Last 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, keep the leg up high, flex the foot, let's do little pulses. Last 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the knee back in and find your neutral spine one more time. Let's repeat everything on the other side. Lengthen and straighten your body, your torso. Finding your kneeling plank, bring the shoulders slightly in front of the wrists. Then lower into your push-up and lift the hip back and lifting the leg behind you. So again, bring the knee down, lengthen, down, up. Shift back, lengthen, and back in. The same combo as we had before. First, lengthen that leg, come forward, push up, shift back, lengthen, back in, forward. I know this is intense. Try to keep the ribs together and in. Also keep the elbows, when you come into your push-up, really glued next to your ribs. Yes, the shoulders always away from your ears. The neck long, the gaze down. Okay, let's do 3 more. Don't forget your breath. Continuously breathing, inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. One last time. Come into a push-up and lengthen that leg. Okay, beautiful. From here, find again that rib-hip connection. Pull the navel in. Then lower onto the opposite arm of the lifted leg. From here, bring the knee in line with your hip. Extend the leg, straighten the knee. As you inhale, tap. Exhale, lift. Inhale, tap. Exhale, lift. Remember, keep the neck long, the shoulders away from your ears. Last 6. Last 5. Last 4. Last 3. Everything else still and stable, just the leg is moving. Last 1. Keep the leg up. Flex the foot. The knee still straight. Let's pulse it out. The last 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the leg back in. Whew. And find yourself in your tabletop quadruplet position. Pull the shoulder blades back, open the heart, look up, gaze upwards. And then round and coming into your cat position. From here, let's come into our mermaid position, finding your Z sit, and then inhale, bring the arm up and over, and inhale into the side, into the back of your rib, into your chest, open that heart, lengthen through the fingers a little more, the neck fully relaxed, long, and then bring the arm back in and feel one more time into the neck. And then slowly come back up to center. Let's switch the legs. Whew. And again, this time reach the right arm up and over and lengthen from here through the entire torso. Deep inhalation and slow exhalation. Bringing that heart rate down. Opening the heart, the chest. And then come back up to center. Whew, beautiful. That was it. I hope you liked it. I hope it was also as sweaty or as intense for you as it was for me. And if you liked it, feel free to subscribe or to like or leave a comment if you have any wishes for the next flow. And I wish you a beautiful day and see you next time.